Hello everybody, BlaketheBlock here, and welcome to the second episode of me reading this, Plants vs. Zombies fanfiction. So if you enjoyed the first video, you're probably watching this one, or you just stumbled across it, tripped on it in the YouTube recommended section, and chipped your tooth on the sidewalk. I know how that feels, buddy. Anyway, today we are going to be we're going to be reading the second chapter of this book. No, it's not even a book. It doesn't even have the right to be called a book. Like, look at this thing. It's not even a book. How many chapters is there? What, 12? Secret. I'm guessing there's 12, maybe 11. I don't know. I still don't really think of this as a book. Either way, it's absolutely hilarious for the reasons that the author did not intend. So we're just gonna continue reading it. Anyway, here's the second chapter. Chapter 2, Revenge of Sunflower's Death, because in the last one, I think Chomper ate Sunflower like a mad bastard. Pea Shooter called the cops. Yeah, he called the cops. He took out his phone with his arm, and then used his tongue to talk to the cops, and then he listened to the cops with his ears. Am I right? Come on. The cops were Bonk, Choi, and Walnut. Who the hell is Bonk Choi? Okay, internet time. Okay, he's a plant from Plants vs. Zombies 2. I didn't play that one. Sorry. I should probably play both of the games before I start making fun of them. Or I start making fun of the fanfics about them. Bong Choi and Walnut. Bong Choi was a bad cop, and Walnut was a good cop. Wasn't Walnut the crazy bastard who took out the gun that one time in the last chapter? He's a cop? And not only a cop, a good cop? You kidding? He's freaking crazy. Bonk Choi stared at Chomper and then punched him in his throat. Walnut told him to stop. Then Bonk Choi took him in the police car. Chomper was sentenced in jail for his life. Like real life jail? Or like weird plant jail? I'm still kind of confused on what these plants' society is like. Or are they literally just using the same jails as everyone else? Like, is there plant news, plant funerals, plant... Or is this world literally just plants? It doesn't make any sense. Walnut told him stop, blah blah blah. Then Bonk Choi punched Chomper. Hold it. So you put him in the car and then you punched him again? Taking Sunflower's dead body out. What? Chomper is like super thin. He can't fit an entire other plant inside of himself. Walnut vomited. Yeah. We had some vomiting in the last chapter. These chapters just can't go by without somebody vomiting. One day later, there was a funeral for Sunflower. Very nice. Put her back in the ground where she belongs. All the plants were there, including Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave was the dude with the fucking pan on his head. Oh, it's all coming back. The zombies weren't allowed to attend the funeral, obviously. So the camera zombie hid in the bushes to record it all. The pastor was Cabbage Pult, and he put Sunflower's dead body in a coffin full of soil and fertilizer. It rained at his funeral as well. Very descriptive. Happy you added that. Camera zombie told Zomboss about the funeral. Instead, Zomboss ate a peanut butter and brain sandwich. Zomboss was happy, and they had a party. Okay, after the party, they decided to attack the house. There were many gargantuars. Snapdragon was very mad because of Sunflower's death. Crazy Dave came and he had a jalapeno. The gargantuars threw the imp, like an imp from Doom, and it bit Crazy Dave. He's dead. Roll credits. He dropped the jalapeno and it exploded, killing 2 gargantuars and a half. 2 gargantuars and a half? Alright, so 2 gargantuars died, and then like half of one gargantuar died? Like the bottom half of his body died, but the... It's just... Does this guy even know what he's doing? Snapdragon was so mad, he got in rage form. That is not proper grammar. He used plant food and killed 8 gargantuars at once. Gargantuars are like the big fuckers, right? Sorry for cursing so much. Snapdragon was running out of breath, but he needed more food. Then a golden plant fruit came out of the sky. It must have been from Sunflower at heaven. Who's saying that? Is that like the narrator speaking to me? He's like, it must have been from Sunflower at heaven. He's like, overlooking at me. Snapdragon ate it, and he spit a huge wave of fire that no zombie could dodge because it covered the whole lawn. It killed all of the zombies. The camera zombie was there at the time, but somehow he was able to escape from the fire. Then, 2 minutes later, Snapdragon collapsed. Yay! Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Wait, no, that's not... Yay! Wait. What? Then, 2 minutes later, Snapdragon collapsed. Yay, wait, what? Then 2 minutes... Wait, what? Who is saying that? You need the quotation marks. Like, that's not even, like, narrating. That's like somebody saying that. Are you saying? Is the narrator saying that? What? I am getting stupider by the minute. It was on the news that Snapdragon collapsed. Do these people just put everything on? Well, there are plants. Do they have nothing better to put on the news? Camera Zombie went to Zomboss, and he was so happy that he played the happy song many times. Snapdragon went to the hospital. The doctors were Power Lily and Lightning Reed. Okay, I think I've heard of those plants before. I've heard of Power Lily. Lightning Reed? Lightning Reed was, like, talked about in the last chapter, I think, once. Lightning Reed wanted to save him, so Lightning Reed zapped 100 strikes of lightning in Snapdragon. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm no doctor, but I think 100 strikes of lightning would kill him. 2 minutes after that, Snapdragon awoke. He saw Lightning Reed. Snapdragon realized that Lightning Reed saved his life. They stared at each other, then started kissing. That Power Lily vomited. They stared at each other, then started kissing. That Power Lily vomited. Great. The grammar is just collapsing the more I read. And that's also the second time someone has vomited in this chapter. Wonderful. Okay, I see he's fond of the puke. Meanwhile, in Zomboss' lair, he was talking to somebody, and told that somebody to destroy all of the plants. End of chapter 2. That was relatively quickly. Was it just me, or was that one shorter? End of chapter 2. Who was Zomboss speaking to? Will Snapdragon be officially gay? Will Sunflower turn into a zombie sunflower one day? Find out in the next chapter. Okay, that one was really short, so let's read the next one. What's it called? PvZ story. Chapter 3. Chomper's comeback. Zomboss was speaking to somebody. Destroy all of the plants, Zomboss said. That person was Chomper. Well, if they left it on a cliffhanger, do they really just tell you as soon as the next chapter starts? Well, I guess that is what a cliffhanger is. He escaped from jail, and Bonk Choy and Walnut didn't even notice. Are Bonk Choy and Walnut the only two guards there? Like, and this is still bringing up the question, is this, like, has it been, like, a long time? I mean, you can't just escape prison like that. I mean, these days, prisons are basically impossible to escape from. They've basically learned all of the inmates' tricks. He escaped from jail, and Bonk Choy and Walnut didn't even notice. He went to Tom's house. Who is Tom? There was absolutely no, like, character introduction. Like, oh my god, they were talking about all the plans. He escaped from jail and just went to Tom's house. What's up, Tom? Tom was the owner of the house. The house. What house? Zero plot progression. Tom was the owner of the house. It was on the news that Chomper escaped from jail. Bonk Choy doesn't even watch the news because he thinks it is for chumps. Walnut was watching the jail at the time it was on the news. Since Colonel Pole was the news reporter, Chomper ate him. Chomper spit him out when he tossed butter down his throat. Okay, very well. Meanwhile, Peachshooter had to take care of his babies. Babies? I thought you had one. Okay, apparently he has multiple babies. Don't know where the fuck the other ones came from. By himself. He couldn't get his mind off of Sunflower. Peachshooter saw Chomper coming. Uh-oh, Peachshooter said. With his teeth and tongue that he totally has, he put the babies in the house. What house? I am really, really losing it. Nothing is explained. Chomper jumped in the air and dug into the ground. He can do that? Oh, I think he does that in, like, Garden Warfare. That shitty game that EA made. Yeah, fuck you, EA. God, I am cursing a lot today, I'm sorry. Peachshooter stood still. Chomper came out with his mouth open. Peachshooter shot a pea in his mouth. Chomper choked on it, but then swallowed it. The baby started to cry. Pea Shooter put a bottle in its mouth, so Chomper wouldn't know that he had a baby. Just then, the baby came out. Came out of where? Oh, the house. Chomper saw the baby. The baby was so small that Chomper thought it would be delicious. That's another pro tip for all you guys. The smaller something is, the more tasty it'll be. Chomper bit the baby and it got a cut. The baby didn't cry after getting a cut. Pea Shooter got pissed off. Just then, Crazy Dave came. Hey, I got something crazy, Dave. Hey, I got something crazy that I will... Oh, this is Crazy Dave speaking. Hey, I got something crazy that will help you defeat that crazy Chomper. I like how crazy is capitalized, like it's trademarked, Crazy Dave said. Dave pulled out a cherry bomb. He threw it, but it didn't aim at Chomper. He aimed it at Pea Shooter. At Pea Shooter! The cherry bomb exploded, but Gargantuars came out. That's one hell of a cherry bomb. Wait, so the cherry bomb is like... could easily fit in your hand, I'd imagine. But Gargantuars came out of it? Physics is just breaking in this story. What is the matter with you? Pea Shooter yelled. There was a zipper on Crazy Dave. Pea Shooter thought it was Crazy Dave pulling Crazy Dave pulling a prank, but it was Zomboss in a Crazy Dave suit. The real Crazy Dave was kidnapped. The zombies were going to use Crazy Dave's blood, sweat, kidneys, and all his other fluids to make their own brains. This may just be teenage angst, but other fluids, you say? Yeah, it's very nice. That's messed up, Pea Shooter exclaimed. Zomboss showed Pea Shooter a contract. Pea Shooter had to sign it to Zomboss. We'll get permission to Tom's brains. No. Exactly. What the fuck? Like, he just gave him a contract to basically, like, sell his bud's brains or whatever. I still am not exactly sure who Tom is. I have never heard of Tom before. No, Pea Shooter said, I am not stupid. Zomboss blew a whistle. The Gargantuar started to attack. Chomper was going to attack as well. Pea Shooter saw a golden plant food. He went to grab it, but a Gargantuar smashed the ground and he fell. Ugh, oh, what the fuck did I eat? The baby was sad. The baby grabbed it with his leaf again. Right here, Pea Shooter wanted the baby to give it to. To who? It was too late. The baby ate it. The baby shined like it was the god of all plants. The baby split in half, making it a baby Pea Shooter and a baby Sunflower. They killed all the Gargantuars in seconds. Then they attacked Chomper. Chomper fell and he was back to normal. How? I could have sworn a 5-year-old wrote this. I'm pretty sure when I was 8 and I was reading this book, I probably could have written a better book than this dude did. But it doesn't matter. What the? Chomper said. Pea Shooter smacked Chomper before he can remember. Then the babies, Pea Shooter and Chomper attacked Zomboss. Zomboss got knocked out, and later he went back to the lair. Why wouldn't you just kill him then? Wait, why wouldn't you just kill him there and then? Like, he was knocked out. Did you just leave after that so he can get up and escape? The babies went back to original form. So they combined again. They amalgamated. Beautiful. When Zomboss got back to the lair, the zombies had a party. Zomboss was mad because they had a party without him. The zombies were banned. Then Zomboss, by himself, apparently, had a party for banning the zombies from parties. After the party... What's with all the parties? He told the zombies to carry a potion. The potion makes whatever touches it into a zombie. The zombies went to Sunflower's grave, where they had her funeral. They poured potion on Sunflower's dead body. Okay, end of chapter 3. Will the potion work or not? Will Crazy Dave be okay? What will Pea Shooter do to stop this chaos? Find out in the next chapter. Okay. Alright, so that's all for this video. This definitely was interesting. I'm not really sure what happened, but isn't that just with every chapter? If you enjoyed this one, you're looking forward to the next one, smash that dislike button, and I will see all you gizzity gamers in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh, ow, shit! Next video! Bye! Bye now! Bye.